the chopper, Seo-hyun. But having reached the round of 16, I think Du would have expected a bit more of herself. Round of 16 as well in the other two events she played at the World Championships, the mixed with Wang Chungting and the women's doubles with Li Ho-cheng. Chen Meng, this is just, of course, an exhibition, but just looking to reset after the World Champs. Reassert herself these few days of competition. At the top of the rankings, albeit ranking points are not on offer here, just with the competitors she's up against. She's got a tough one here as she begins her bid, the top seed.
One love.
The world #1, the top seed up here against 12 in the world, Du Hoi Kim, who upset Wang Manyu at those WTT Cup finals in Singapore.
Love 2. Love 3.
Very, very quick start here from Chen. Looking to establish herself immediately, getting on top of Du, which is what Wang Manyu wasn't able to do in that match in Singapore.
3-1.
Reaching for that last one after the good change of direction. Chinese woman here.
4-1. One, 5.
First towel break, and Du hasn't been able to get into this yet. Quality of the start here from Chen Meng. Just that half step back, just off the table, especially through the backhand side. She's been immaculate. Yeah, doesn't quite get hold of that, and Du can just stab it away because it was a bit shorter. Sat up a bit more. That's been the quality of the ball strike from Chen. Has really neutralised Du over those first 6 points. There we go. That's that good reverse.
5-3.
That service of Du. Seen a lot of that. Service that she hits particularly well.
6-3. You
can just feel the pressure building here on Du because of the quality of the start from Chen Meng. 5 of the first 6 points in this format, but particularly when you're up against the world #1, need that fast start just to get her feeling a bit under a bit more pressure. She's keen, of course, wants to stamp her authority on this, playing at home in front of this big crowd.
Seven, 5.
That's what we've seen a little bit more of here. When Du is able to stay on top of the table, redirect, take the ball early, she can be very dangerous. Starting to see a bit more of that here.
Seven, 6.
Good comeback here. Five of the last 7 points for Du.
Let. 7-6. 7-all.
This is with the backhand redirect. Just looking to glance across the ball there. Overdoing it. Very good effort this from Du. Back to parity. Redirect here was so good from Chen. Even better.
9-7.
Just one again, and then line. Efficiently played.
Nine, 8.
Meng's opening game played backhand middle, really, of Chen Meng, but they're able to open up on the forehand. Had that bit of extra time to take it on the forehand. 2 game points. And looping up, loading up the back of that, rushing up the back of the ball to fine effect, and eventually Chen Meng rewarded for the good start. 11-8, she takes the opener.
Meng, please. Du Kaiqing, please. Du Kaiqing. Second game, Du Kaiqing to serve. Love ball.
So Du here to begin this second game. Came down to the world number 1, Chen Meng.
One
Into this match, though, the way Chen started looked ominous for Du. She lost 5 of the first 6 points, but came back into that first game.
One all.
He loves that play, just throws in that faster, deeper service there. Chen Meng gets that backhand third ball that she absolutely loves. She's so strong through there. I mean, all the Chinese national team, you think about it, Wang Manyu, Sun Yingxia, the same. Oh, pings that away as well. Just basically don't make any mistakes there. One into the chest to get the shorter ball, and then through, leaning through with the angle across the rubber, across the contact point. Stop play. There, she's kind of shoveled it, pushed it a bit deeper, and Du was the one who could redirect. Sort of very impressive backhand herself, Du Hui Kem.
4-2.
Service variation doesn't work out there. Chen more than equal to it. Sends it back deep with interest on the receive.
Three. Three, five.
Yeah, it's where she can trade with the world number 1 Du. We know about this, the quality that she's got. It's an area, actually, thinking back to the match where she upset Wang Manyu in the WTT Cup finals in Singapore, where she excelled.
5-all.
Similar here to the opening game. Chen off to an early lead, Du coming back into things. He's got that good mindset. Now has a lead here. Look down at the rubber again from Chen. That's been three times the case really in this second game. Countering. Really good from Du. She leads at the second towel break by 2. A bit more for Ma Lin to think about. No timeouts used yet.
Seven, six.
He hasn't looked entirely happy in this second game. Chen Meng. A bit quizzical. Some of these errors. Look. Du there, on with the arm. Finding the angle. 2 points from levelling up here. That push so deep, just managing to scuttle it on, take away a bit of extra time for Chen Meng there. 4 game points.
Seven.
Chen can take the second game point. May well get a timeout. Oh, in fact, we're already getting it there. Ahead of me there. Yu Guodong recognising the importance of this. Just 1 game point gone, and Du's coach deciding to use the timeout here.
7.
So timeout used here for Du Hoi Kem. Second game point here, trying to level this one up with the world #1, Chen Meng. And it works out. Great use of the timeout from Liu Guodong there. And Chen Meng pegged back. Du Hoi Kem takes the second game here in Macau. 11 points to 7.
Time. Third game, Chen Meng to serve. Level.
Very much game on here in Macau. Chen Meng, the top seed, the world #1, brought back to a game apiece. Remember, it's best of 5 here with Du Hoi Kem. And it's knockout as well. This is round of 16 action. It's not part of the WTT series, but
1 love.
$75,000 US on offer to the singles champion here. Singles events. Prestige of it as well. And add to the subplot as well, the fact that Chen Meng looking to just go again after comparative disappointment in Houston at the World Championships.
1-2.
Du Hoi Kem, as she showed at those WTT Cup finals in Singapore, is perfectly capable of beating the very best. She did to Wang Manyu there.
2-all.
It might only be an exhibition, but it's important for Chen Meng here. You know, someone who for a long time through the pandemic's basically not losing any matches, to go semis, no disgrace in that, but go semis of Houston and then go semis at the Cup finals.
3-2.
Lost to Wang Yidi there. Again, tight one, 4-3. But lost from 3-2 up.
3-all.
It's an important match for her in that sense here, even with no ranking points on the line. She'll be keen to just show where she's still at here. Du is a significant test. this point. Away from the table, both of them. Just the control from both, a joy to behold. Eventually they're trying to flatten out the attack. Didn't get the clearance. Yeah, like that play, that push from Chen. Just coming across it as well. Bit of side spin. Made it more tricky for Du to react.
Seven, 5.
Popping up off rubber from Du, middle of the table. Always in trouble from then on. Lead of 3 now for the world number 1. Emphatic.
5-9. Six, 9.
Yeah, using her experience here, despite being tested, putting that run together. Chen from a tight mid-game position. 4 game points now to retake the lead. No!
10-7.
Shake of the head. Superb fishing from Du here. Look how far away she is from the table, but she's getting a bit of work on that as well. Not giving Chen the same fish twice in a row there. Still 3 more game points here for the top seed. That's surprising, because she pushed deep, she got the ball she wanted on the forehand side to drive with. Again, regularly looking down at her equipment. Chen not totally happy here, I think it's fair to say, even if she's on the brink still of moving into a 2-1 lead. And a timeout called here from Ma Lin, with 2 of those game points failing to be converted. With all his experience, he just senses this is the time to use it. Try and push Chen into a 2-1 lead.
Hi. Eight, 10.
Resuming here then. Still game point down, Du Hoi Kim. Third time. Oh, was reaching for that. Just shorter in the table with the backspin. Ever so slightly, I think, than she was expecting, Chen Meng there. Expecting it to land a little bit deeper in the table and couldn't make the adjustment. That short service. One more game point. That's really good variation from Du. That one a little bit deeper that time. So getting in the head of the world #1 there. Okay, serve short to the forehand, but it's the variation. That one was a little bit deeper, a little bit less spin on it actually as well. Not quite as loaded with the same amount of spin as the previous service, I think. 10-6 up here, Chen Meng. Now back at 10 each. 2 clear point winning margin needed here. Rotating service. That's a good follow-up there. Her own short service there into the forehands. And a good third ball attack from Chen. 5th game point. And takes this one, picks the service that time, able to extend. And it was hard work for Chen Meng, but eventually she does move into a 2-1 advantage over Du Hoi Kim here. 5th game point, the one for the world #1 here in Macau.
Time. Meng, please. Fourth game, Du Haiqing to serve. Level.
Up here in game #4, Chen Meng back in front. She's having to work very hard here, though. You see again the quality of Du Hoi Kim against the very best. Saw it at the WTT Cup finals in Singapore. And it goes with the short serve, just the pendulum there, and this is the table. And we've seen how she can trouble there. Of course, she's here as well in the country as well, able to take part in this event, Du Hoi Kim.
2-1.
She's someone who the Chinese national team, they know all about the results she's had. It's Chen Meng here still just grappling for a consistent answer to her, even now 2-1 up in games. I mean, one of the areas, many areas Du Hoi Kim, why she can cause issues is because she's so good in the backhand-to-backhand exchanges. Got such a good backhand, able to redirect herself, that she can match Chen Meng and Chen Wangmanyu at the cup finals. Those Chinese players are so strong in their backhand attacks. She can match them there more often than not. That's clearly a huge benefit for her. Got a good reverse pendulum serve as well. We see again there. Quality player. And again, this format as well, best of 5 as opposed to best of 7. I'd suggest that favours her more as well over the best of 7. The very best players, the top ranked players, Gives them a bit more time to find a way through. Best of 5, the way it is. Chen has still got to keep her wits about her here. Doesn't want to get drawn into a 5th. It's really then becomes something approaching a bit of a 50-50 at that point as to who would progress.
5-3.
I say that again here because this is not, I repeat, it's not a WTT series event. There's considerable prize money here, prestige. But for Chen Meng, I'll say it again, I think this is an important event this week with the tight losses she's taken recently at big events. Just to try and re-establish herself in her own mind a bit more. It's not like she's been dusted aside in any of those matches in Houston or Singapore, but she's lost them all the same. Just as prior to that, wasn't really losing any matches, was indeed coming through everything, including the tight situations, tight matches she was in.
3-7.
Do you think this is an important week for her?
Let 4-7. Seven, 5.
Varying her attacks here, looking more and more comfortable too as it goes on. Going in and forcing the error from Chen on the forehand. No timeouts, of course, available here. Both having used them, Do used hers in the second game. Chen using hers to go on and take the third, which is why she's in front here. Ooh.
6-9.
Shake of the head. You don't get too much from Chen Meng like that. As I say, still searching for her best form here.
9-7.
Service back with Du here. 2 serves to come to try and force a 5th and deciding game. From 9-6 to parity, and now Chen with the service for all that she's faced a battle here with Du. Now with the service, can she get this done indeed in 4? End Du's chances. 2 serves to come to try and close this out for Chen Meng. No.
9-10.
Read the service again. Able, because she had the time there, she read it. She was able to come around and flick receive on the backhand side. Serve shortened to the forehand, but actually backhand receive there, flick receive from Du to give her game point. Stood up well there, Chen. So 2 clear point winning margin needed here, just as it was in the previous game. Chen, of course, going on to win that one 12-10. Just doesn't lose those exchanges, does she really? Normally so dependable. Backhand to backhand trades.
10-11.
Second game point for Du.
11-all.
Able to extract a bit of extra quality here this time. Push Du away from the table. Play with changes of direction there. Got a good enough purchase on it there to extract the angle going wide cross table. Third game point she's facing down. Yeah, it popped up, and Du Ken punishes the world number one. She takes this 4th game, and you have to say she deserves it. She deserves a deciding 5th game with Chen Meng, and that's what we're going to get here at WTT Macau. Big drama, because the top seed is in a deciding 5th game now with Du Ken. 2 games apiece.
好的，现场的各位球迷朋友们，双方的比分呢，现在是来到了2-2。我们来为双方球员加加油，看谁能够在决胜局胜出。首先，我们来为杜凯琴加加油，好不好？来，杜凯琴，杜凯琴。接下来是陈梦的助威时刻，陈梦，陈梦。好的，谢谢所有的球迷朋友们，一起来欣赏 决胜局的双方对决。
Time. Chen Meng, please. Fifth game, Chen Meng to serve. Level.
So all to play for here. Knockout table tennis here at this WTT Macau exhibition. The world number one, top seed Chen Meng in a 5th and deciding game here with Du Ken of Hong Kong, China.
1-love.
She's made fast starts to games before, and Du has not been disheartened by that. That's the order of the day here for Chen Meng, you feel, here to try and put a run of points together, reassert her authority on this. Takes the first couple.
Love 2.
Service. Du, who upset Wang Manyu in those WTT Cup finals in Singapore. He's got a great opportunity here to score another huge victory.
Love 3.
Loses the first 3 points here of the decider. Chen was deep in conversation with Ma Lin before the start of this 5th game. Didn't look completely happy. There were plenty of conversation there, but has started this 5th game well. Even more so.
Love 5.
Well, champion's response here. Du just not able to quite hit the heights that she's managed across points of those first 4 games. And they'll switch now, of course, 5 points reached in the deciding 5th game. Change ends. All those points having gone to the world #1 here.
One 5. One 6.
Well, she's come back from these deficits before, Du, in this one. Chen, for instance, starting the match like this, and Du came back. Even if she didn't win the opening game, that was what set her up. The match she's played, but you get a different sense about it here. This is one deficit too many for Du in this one.
Seven 2.
And you could see there from overhead quite how awkward that ball was for Du Hoi Kim. I mean, that was right at the elbow. So awkward to play that ball. It's the first time really we've had a dust-up in a game. Chen Meng class apart in this decider. 2 points from it. She's locked down here, presented with the challenge, and it's to be too much for Du Hoi Kim. 8 match points here for the world #1. That'll do nicely, an emphatic finish. She survives the scare though here. The top seed, the world #1 Chen Meng, pushed all the way by Du Hoi Kim. But the 5th and final game, showcasing the champion that she is. She survives and makes the quarterfinals here at WTT Macau Chen. 11-2 in the 5th and deciding game. It could be a very